What'd you get, honey? What is that? Is that a giant grasshopper? Huh? Oh, don't worry. I don't want it. They do. You guys are gonna have to fight. She already lost it. She did. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The fight. The fight. Run. Run. Eat it. Eat it. That's a big one. Anyways, forgot to check and really get my eggs from them for the past few days, and this is what I've got. I don't know, I think it was like 3 or 4 days. Got 16 eggs here. I've already got like 2 dozen in the house. The Plymouth Barred Rock can make a lot of eggs. You better eat that or they're gonna get it. Anyways, guys, have a good morning. All right, guys, so I am just getting back to the house now from my LFS. I drove out there intentionally to get a couple Siamese algae eaters or, you know, other algae grazers. You know, basically for the planted tanks, I could have, you know, somebody in there to just kind of, you know, maintain and, you know, just kind of help out a little bit. And that quickly turned into me wanting to bring out a bunch of plants, and I did that, and I got 20 bucks from bringing out 200 stems of Limnophilia heterophilia. They pay me 10 cents a stem, and I brought more than 200. So it's probably more like 250, but I just don't count. I always add more, so you know I'm always on the I did good by them side. In case they have any problems or anything like that, they can always give some to extra ones to customers, or they can make an extra buck. It always keeps me in good standing. But yeah, I went out there and I planned to do that, and I saw some rainbow fish, and I had money credited to me, so, and I already had some there from bringing them some other fish, and they were beautiful rainbow fish, and I hadn't seen them before. So they were like gold blue Blair highs or something like that, and I mean, we're talking 4 inches, a good 4+ inches on them, and I mean, almost adult size. I mean, they're definitely not juveniles, 20 bucks a piece, but and I think they're a male and a female, so I bought them. And you know, I've been wanting rainbows for a while, and I finally, you know, have some to start with and kind of play with. So I'll let you guys check them out once I get them in the tanks. And then I also forgot to basically remind everybody, I'm almost at 500 subs. I think I'm at like 425 now, and yeah, I was gonna do the 500 sub giveaway, and I still am. So basically, we'll go ahead and I'll show you these fish, and then we'll talk about the 500 sub giveaways. All right, so I want to get you guys a quick little shot here of the rainbows before I put them in. Now that one right there that you see the pink tail on is most likely the male, and the other one's a female. They're, you know, they're fairly big, and you know, not super colorful, but you know, they're gonna have like a golden kind of hue. They're not gonna be the most colorful like a Bosemani, but they're still gonna look good. So they're quarantining in this 10-gallon. I took my corridors out. They've been looking fairly good for a few weeks now. And then I added the 3 Siamese algae eaters that I got, and moved the other 2 up here with a betta and a 10. So doing 50% water changes on both, just to, you know, give them off to a good start. And then I will go ahead and medicate. Like I said, that's not the best LFS, so you know, I will be most likely hitting these guys with a treatment of deworm, like a full-on. I'll deworm them at least once, just to kind of get anything out of them that's most likely in them. So, and I'll probably do that with like a levamisole, but yeah, I'm gonna get these tanks filled up, and then I'll show you once they get into the tank. Alright guys, it's been long enough. They've been floating. I've done a few other things in the fish room. Time to go ahead and get them in. So what I do from my LFS, I just do the plop and drop. Best way to get your fish out of the LFS water. And yeah, just separate them from that stuff, because we don't want that in our tanks. We don't know what it has in it as far as, you know, contaminants whoops, parasites, ick, anything like that. Not that it has it, but you know, it's kind of good practice. So it's not hard to do, and it may save you a lot of hassle. We are going to be medicating this water, but I don't get. Okay, that's how they tie yours. Okay, so one good shot of the rainbows, and go ahead and get them into the tank. Out over. And when you're doing that flipping motion, when you're taking them, you guys didn't really see all that, but once you dump them in, you need to grab them. And I don't know how to do this, but show you guys. Once you put them in that net, you need to grab them, and you need to, basically make a ball, pretend like you're holding a ball with them in it. That way you can, and we got to see what I've got here. Most of you may have more of like an open top where you can just kind of plop them in, but they will flop around and, kind of, move. So you've got to, it looks like one of them may have a little bit of fin rot there, but you've got to, you've got to hold on to them and put them in there. You can't rely on them to just stay still. But these are the rainbows. And, it definitely looks like I've got a male and a female. So, I don't see how I don't. That looks to me like a male and a female, which is amazing if it is. Especially if I can get them to spawn for me. I don't know how easy it's going to be to get, rainbows to spawn when there's only two. One male, one female. But I'm sure it's possible. So, I'm going to try and get more of these guys. But, yeah. Pretty excited, pretty happy about it. She definitely has a little bit of fin rot there on the tips, a little bit white. I could probably correct that with water changes. Even salt, but they're going to be going through a medicated quarantine just to be on the safe side. Is looking at his fins and everything, making sure everything's there where it should be. But yeah, no, they look fine. Really excited to have these guys. They'll probably go in the 100 gallon once they're good to go. And I'd love to get a few more for the 100. But just two to start. They're kind of cool because they're something different. And I'm gonna see if I can't get my LFS or ALFS to try and get me some more in, because they're pretty nice. I'd love to have like 6 or 8 of these in a school and spawn them, but yeah. So anyways, guys, there are the fish from the LFS. Let's go hot. Let's go ahead and finish this episode, and we can get to the 500 subscriber giveaway. Alright guys, so fish are all in their new temporary homes. They're just 10 gallons, so I've got them medicated. ICX, erythromycin, and general cure. So you can kind of see the water is a little bit blue here. So they should be good to go. We'll keep a close eye on them. The only signs of illness that I can see is a little bit of white or possibly like very, very light fin rot on the rainbows. They're just not getting cool and abundant water changes. They were at like 79 degrees. Too hot for rainbows. They need to be at like 75, 74. At most, I'll be keeping them at about 75. So they should be good. They should pull around. I could probably water change them to health, but I want to get meds kind of on them anyways, because they're coming from not the cleanest environment. All local fish stores, in my opinion, maybe not Corey's, but any fish store that I've ever been to needs meds when you get a fish from them. So I kind of want some meds, and I want to watch them and see if anything gets worse, and then I'll go from there. But they are doing good. So I'm stopping my feeding routine because my lights are kicking off, and I want to go over the 500 sub giveaway real quick. So this is something I had kind of mentioned previously, and that when I got to 500, I would do a giveaway to kind of thank everybody for, you know, coming back to the channel and resubscribing. So originally I had a channel for a couple months. I got up to, I want to say, about 460 subscribers. I shut that channel down because I just wasn't happy with it. I wasn't happy with my edits. I just felt like I wanted to take YouTube serious, and I felt like I just had a bunch of videos that lacked professionalism, that lacked edits. It was just too noob for me to be comfortable. So I shut it down and started up a new one. Then soon after that, my computer crashed. I went ahead and I just shut it down again. A lot of you kind of know I disappeared. Where'd Kyle go? This is where I went. I went here. I did this. As most of you remember, I had a 55 where the 100 was. This center section was not here. The 125 may have been in here, but it was not up and running. I had the 275s over there. Right here on this rack, I had one, two, I want to say I had two 20 longs, and then over here where the 10 rack is now, I had a dresser with fish stuff in it and a 20 long, and that was it. I did have this, and I had a 30 gallon out there, and I think I had just towards the end added that 55. So I was maybe 15 tanks, something like that. I've more than doubled that now. So I didn't double that in the time, you know, but I did build this fish room in the time that I took off. So, and that's kind of what I intended, not to quit and do that, but, you know, to grow. And that's what I want to continue to do. So to say thank you for everyone coming back, I'm going to be doing a giveaway when I hit 500 subscribers. I'm at like 425 last I checked. So when I hit 500, I'll put out another video, and it'll kind of, you know, it'll cover the giveaway, you know, kind of terms and the rules and how you win. But I want to send out at least 2 or so packages, possibly more than that. I've got to get creative with it. I want you guys to have fun, and I want you guys to, you know, enjoy it and also enjoy what you get. And that being said, I cannot ship out of the US. You know, it sucks, and I was thinking, how am I going to do this? And it's not feasible. I can't do it. It would cost like $80 to ship something, and I'm at a point where, I mean, I would love to give what I have, and that includes things like plants, snails, invertebrates. I don't know that I'm going to have any shrimp to give, but I've been working a lot on plants. I've got Ludwigia cuba here. Pretty nice one, Ludwigia, some type of red, Bacillus, Ludwigia prolensis, Ludwigia palustris. I think by that time, you know, I'll have it. I've got a lot of plants in here. Over here in this 40 breeder down here, I've got even more. I've got, you know, Hygrophila pinnatifida, Pogostem encellatus, Rotella macranda, Pogostem helleri. And I've got a few more in there than that. So it's, my plant collection is growing, and I've got some more Rotella, rotundifolia. You know, I've got some, you know, fair amount of plants, and those are one of the main things I want to share with you guys. Because all I have to do is, you know, buy the initial starts, which does cost me some money, and it is not cheap to get those and have them shipped. And then it is not easy to transition them successfully. I mean, when you're transitioning immersed to submerged, it takes a little bit of, you know, care, and at the same time, I don't want them to be dirty, so I do dip them. I don't dip them in bleach. I use something a little less harmful, but still good enough to at least kill, you know, the pathogens or anything bad. It might leave snail like eggs alone, but it does do a lot, and I've been using it for a little while, so it's worked. But that's something that doesn't cost me a whole lot to get rid of. It's basically shipping and sharing. That's what it is, shipping and sharing. So I can give you a bit of mine that I have that I could get money for somewhere else. It doesn't cost me any money to lose, but it does, you know, prohibit me from gaining as much somewhere else. So that's the sharing part, and, you know, shipping costs. So I think that kind of covers it. plants, snails, you know, mysteries, red, ram's horns, any kind of snail you kind of want. You can't have my rabbits, those aren't breeding yet. I've actually lost about half of them. Got to go through my shrimp tanks and pull them out. I think I've been starving them. So yeah, I've got to do something about that. But you know, plants, lots of snails, shrimp really aren't there. Maybe the crayfish. I don't know if I have any fish at that point in time. This won't be my last giveaway, people. I love giving to you guys. That's why I'm doing this at 500 subs and not like 5,000 like most people have been doing. And when I hit 5,000, you can guarantee that I will be doing a giveaway at 5,000. And maybe in between there some point in time. But so that's gonna happen, and I think, I'm not sure yet. I'll go over the rest of the terms and kind of the rules and how it's gonna happen once we get to 500, which isn't very far away. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. I just wanted to let you know I am very thankful for everyone that's come back. You did not have to, and you know, I'm making you work when, you know, most people, you know, on YouTube don't really do that. You don't subscribe to someone 3 times. So I'm kind of making you work. I'm kind of making your, you know, your click finger stronger here. But, you know, hopefully that means you're clicking the notification and like button. I think that covers it. Plants, giveaways, thank yous. Anyways, guys, I'm going to end it there. My arm is getting tired from holding this, and my phone is getting low on batteries. So that's it for this video. I will catch you on the next one at 500 subs. Hopefully we hit that sooner than my next video, but you never know, I may put out some more in between here and there. So everyone have a good day, and thank you for watching. I will see you on the next one or the next one.